You're listening to The Upland Rookie, a podcast presented by Gunner Kennels, Onyx Hunt, Nastra, and Inukshuk Professional Dog Food. And today you're listening to episode 90 with Jeremy Lowery, a fan favorite. I want to welcome and thank my newest sponsor, Nastra, the National Shoot Retrieve Association, for being a sponsor of this podcast. Super proud to be connected with Nastra. It's been a field trial game I have loved for many years. Nastra has been a premier walking field trial organization since 1978, with 31 regions across the continental U.S. and Canada, hosting over 800 trials per year. If you're looking for a fun, family-oriented field trial association or organization for you and your dog, Nastra is the place to be. All pointing breeds are welcome, and Nastra has a unique amateur program to help teach and coach new handlers as they get started in their field trial career. If you are looking to extend your hunting season, learn new things, and make new friends along the way, this is the place to be. Check out nastra.org, that's NSTRA.org, to find a region close to you and follow along on social media, Facebook and Instagram. I'm also proud to welcome Gunner Kennels as one of the newer sponsors of the podcast as well. Gunner Kennels, the best kennel on the market today. Man's best friend deserves man's best kennel. You know, I've tried every single kennel brand on the market, all the big brands, tried them all, personally used them, and Gunner Kennels is where I have landed. It is the safest, toughest kennel out there on the market. They have everything you need, from accessories, all-weather kits, food bowls, food crates, you name it. They're going to hook you up and make it last in the Gunner way. They over-engineer every single thing, and I love it. Check out gunnerkennels.com. I just picked up the new Food Crate 30. It is a perfect size for those quick weekend hunts, 3-4 day hunt, where you don't need to lug around the full food crate. So this Food Crate 30 is a really, really sweet deal. So check them out, gunner.com. You won't regret it. Inukshuk Professional Dog Food. Speaking of food crates with the Gunner segment, Inukshuk. You better take a full bag of Inukshuk and put it in that Food Crate 30 from Gunner. Perfect match. Inukshuk Pro, guys, it has been the best food I have fed my dogs. Again, I've tried I have not tried the food, but my dogs have. God, this went sideways. But Inukshuk, it's been a super high dense formula that I trust, I believe in. I've seen the results. I've seen my dogs on some other foods where I've needed to feed them a ton of food to keep their energy up and keep them going on those harder, longer hunts, early season, late season. Since switching to Inukshuk, I've never had an issue with my dogs' endurance on longer hunts, and it's just been a really high quality food. I love the company, run by really good people. So check out inukshukpro.com. My dogs are on the 26-16 right now in the summer, and as we roll into September, I will switch them back to the 30-25. Great formula, inukshukpro.com. Onyx Hunt. If you don't have it downloaded on your phone right now, I would encourage you, hit pause, go download Onyx, sign up for a subscription. Rookie 20 is going to save you 20% off your yearly membership to Onyx Hunt. Guys, it is a necessity. It is no longer a tool that you might need to have. Onyx Hunt, I believe, is a digital mapping software system that every hunter should have. Every hunter. Being able to carry that with you pre-season, during a hunt, to know exactly where you stand on public or private land, who owns what, where can you go, identifying different land types, crop types, tree species, you name it. Onyx Hunt is just a necessity. I believe a necessity to every hunter, whether you're big game, waterfowl, upland. I think it really shines in the upland space, though, being able to hunt public land and know exactly where that land is. That was a big struggle for me getting into upland hunting, was just knowing where I could hunt. Well, since I started using Onyx, it opened up a whole new world and thousands and thousands and thousands of acres of publicly accessible land. So check out onyxhunt.com. Get signed up as we head into season. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. So good to be with you guys. We are early July right now and looking ahead. We're looking ahead at the 2023-2024 Upland bird hunting season. I've just had this itch just to talk hunting, just to talk some hunting. I saw someone post a while back, maybe a couple weeks ago, someone posted on Instagram, and I think they might tag me in the post too, but they're like, can we just get back to talking hunting? I love the training. I love the breeding episodes of all the different Upland podcasts, but they're like, can we just get back to some hunting talk? And so who else would I call? Who else would I turn to in a time of need than my good old buddy, Jeremy Mustache Lowery? So we got Jeremy back on the podcast, a fan favorite. So we check in with him. How's North Dakota looking? How's Montana looking? And also just catch up on life with Jeremy. He's got a brand new pup he's really excited about. We talk about Penny, Banks, and what Jeremy's been up to with those dogs. So it's a fun one. We're excited to just talk some hunting. Just talk, hey, let's get back into this. Let's get our minds focused. Let's get our minds right and excited and pumped for the new season. It's kind of just around the corner, but it also couldn't come soon enough. So other than that, we're going to keep this intro pretty short. And we're going to get ready to roll. I do, again, just a quick shout out to a new sponsor, NASTRA, National Shoot to Retrieve Organization. We're going to get those guys on the podcast here soon. Talk a little NASTRA, get a little behind the scenes, talk with some of the national champion winners here very soon. I'm super pumped. I think I've said it before, but it's a trial game I've been running in for a few years now, and I've met some great people, some mentors, honestly, in my life now, who have kind of not just helped mentor me in the NASTRA game, which I've needed and appreciated, but also some mentors that just can talk wild bird hunting, can talk dogs, maybe some issues I'm having with my dog. I can bounce some ideas off. Again, share some laughs, some food, memories. It has been an incredible experience. So make sure you guys check out, if you're at all curious on going, hey, I kind of want to see what this NASTRA is all about. Well, head over to NASTRA, find a region close to you. They're going to be holding events, seminars, trialing sessions, all sorts of stuff. You can get connected with your regions, kind of the head of that region, ask questions, and just dip your toe in. We've had people in the Rocky Mountain region even come out to just observe. They didn't even bring a dog. They just came out to observe, kind of see what it's all about. You're welcome to do that as well, and just see what it's all about. But I guarantee you will meet some great people who will take you under their wing and kind of show you the ropes of what it's all about. If you're on the other spectrum and you're going, you know what, I have a badass dog and I want to just throw him in there and compete, and I'm going to figure out the rules and just go for it. Well, that's awesome. Do it. Sign up, become a member today at nashra.org, and find a trial that's coming up near you, and just jump in. I kind of took that approach. Again, didn't think my dog was incredible, but I kind of took the approach of going, I kind of wanted just to figure it out and jump in. But when I did, again, I had some great people come alongside me, kind of show me the ropes, help me understand how to run a brace, some do's, some don'ts, all that stuff, which I am internally grateful for. And so, so check out nashra.org. It's a great association that I think is a really fun time to extend the season in that springtime after wild birds have closed. Again, it's not wild bird hunting, and it's not meant to be wild bird hunting. It is a trial. It is a game outside of wild bird hunting, but I believe if it's for you, you can do both. You can wild bird hunt with your dogs. You can run trials, whatever it might be. It is a blast, though. So check out nashra.org, and it's a lot of fun. Let me know if you have any questions. If I don't know the answer, I will connect you with some people who do. Alan Hyman, Andy Taylor, a whole bunch of people who I really believe in and just have a lot of wisdom. So anyways, we're going to jump in to episode 90 with Jeremy Lowery. Here we go. What are you feeding that dog?
Just
chicken nuggets?
Apparently. Well, he did steal a bunch of ribs off the counter like 2 days ago. So.
Oh, gosh. And you wonder why he threw up?
That's 2 days ago.
Well, yeah, it takes time to digest, I guess.
Yeah.
Did he eat the bones and everything?
I told myself he got the piece without the bone because he ate it really fast. But guess we'll find out.
Oh God, it's always something, man. It's
So,
always something. We're
yeah.
gonna jump on here, and then you're like, oh, my dog threw up.
Yeah.
Likely excuse.
I can go show you the wet carpet
No, I'm
spot.
okay.
I just had to frickin' vacuum.
No, I'm okay.
So,
You vacuum wet carpet?
I shampooed it. Which is, I always keep that thing on hand because I got a puppy, so it was ready to go.
I just learned that you own a carpet shampooer.
Well, yeah, you got to if you have puppies. I've had 2 puppies in the last year.
Wow, you must really care about a clean house.
Oh man, I hate the smell of dog, which is really bad because I really like dogs.
Oh gosh, you're there's a new layer to you. I just learned.
Like an onion.
Oh God, like a really bad onion.
Yeah.
How have you been, buddy? I missed you.
Oh, good. Just been working like crazy.
Yeah.
Running dogs just whenever I can. I've been on nights for like the last 3 weeks, and shoot, I think I worked 200 hours in 2 weeks. I'd just get home early in the morning, work dogs for an hour, crash till 3 in the afternoon. It's wild.
Not a bad life. Making a lot of money and running dogs, so it's not a bad.
Yeah, trying to put it away so I can go hunt all freaking September and October.
You saving up for that vacation time?
Oh yeah, I'm racking it up.
Your boss is pretty cool with you taking off September, October, and November.
He better be. I'm working 200 hours a pay period in the summertime.
It's worth it.
So he can go drink on a boat, you know?
It's worth it. It is worth it.
Oh, it is.
Well, dude.
I'd work more if it meant hunting more in September.
Well, that's true. Dude, September's going to be here in a little over, 50 days? 55?
Yeah.
Something like that?
I try not to count.
You try not
Just
to.
under 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that helps. It's getting close, man. It's getting close. Have you been running on public land at all? Have you seen any birdies?
No, I've been trying to stay off of it. It opens up here pretty soon, and I might just. Usually every year I'm like, I won't go on public land right when it opens because it is a little early. But I saw a brood of pheasants the other day. Them chicks, they were huge.
Oh, really?
I don't know if they nested early or what. So I might hit one just that first day, just because anxious and run the older dogs that won't take out young birds.
Yeah.
But
was that last year you and I were? Well, no, it would have been the year I came up. So it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Remember? I think there was a late hatch. So we were hunting in September, right? Yeah, we were hunting in September, and then the young birds were tiny.
Oh yeah. That was same last year too. But this year, it was I think it was the 4th of July. I ran over to Sydney, Montana, and saw one cross the road. I was like, I had to do a double take. I was like, because they were the size of just a little bit smaller than a chucker. Like they were a little bit bigger than a bobwhite.
Yeah.
Like they were good sized chicks.
Dang,
I couldn't believe how big they were.
That's crazy.
Because usually pheasant I thought they were a little bit later in the hatch or whatever compared to a hun and a sharptail.
Yeah. Dude, it's coming quick. Well, thanks for jumping on here, man. It's gonna be fun catching up with you. I know it's always fun to kind of see what you've been up to, and I know you got a new pup we'll talk about, and then also North Dakota, Montana, that kind of stuff. But first off, how's the weather report? Can you give us a forecast update for the northern region?
Warm, but not too warm. I don't know. We've got a lot of rain.
Wow, you'd make a great forecaster.
Thank you.
You just need a big map behind you and
right, a green screen. No, it's been a wet one. Like I bet we've gotten rain every week since frickin' April at least once, but it hasn't been enough to flood anything. I mean, our cover is ridiculous right now, at least by me.
Sure,
it's thick. I took the puppy out there the other day, and it was probably only I don't even know, a couple hundred yards we walked. he was exhausted when we got back from plowing through all that grass
just
and hay.
So thick.
Yeah,
Dang.
yep. He's not that big yet.
That's a good problem. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, yep.
That's awesome, man. Well, that's
so.
Yeah, I mean that's
optimistic.
That's good. Yeah, I mean we've had rain for the last 2 months, or so even 3 months, I would say, almost every day.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are finally getting some.
I know. Kind of feels like Florida a little bit, where it's storm
humid.
Well, not humid, but like the storm rolls in almost consistently every day at like 1-2 p.m. and it pours for a little bit, thunderstorms, then it's fine.
Yeah,
so it's very, very consistent.
Yeah, we've got a lot of that too.
Yeah,
we need it. So
absolutely,
we'll take it.
Absolutely. I think I read a report the other day. Colorado's gotten, I think we're over our yearly average already for the year, just since, the last couple months. So it's been coming down pretty good.
Yeah. I wouldn't know where we're at compared to previous years, but compared to the last 2 years, we've gotten a lot.
Were you dry? Yeah, you were pretty dry last year, weren't you? Up there?
Oh yeah, it was drought for sure.
Okay.
But you couldn't even tell now.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Made up for it.
Yeah, tenfold.
So what are your thoughts for this coming season, man? What do you gonna stay in North Dakota, Montana, pretty much, or are you gonna venture other places? What are you thinking?
Oh, I think I'm gonna do Kansas for sure. Late season, like January with the buddy.
Okay. Have you done Kansas before? Or?
Nope.
Okay.
I was supposed to go last year and then bailed out like 3 weeks before the trip to go to Arizona.
Shocking, Jeremy. Shocking.
Yeah. I wasn't going to go to Arizona, and I just kept seeing everyone post pictures, and I'm like, man, I want to go back to Arizona. It's warm. It was like -30 here. I was over it. So Arizona seemed a lot warmer and nicer.
So are you going to hit Kansas and then Arizona again, or?
I told myself I wasn't going to go to Arizona this year. We'll see what happens.
So you'll go to Arizona this year?
Probably. I
mean, it's basically Kansas is basically on the way.
Right? Only a couple hours out of the way. But, yeah, I'd like to chase bobwhites. That's why I'd go to Kansas.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get over to Wyoming in September for blue grouse. And then I'm probably going to go to South Dakota in September for prairie chickens. And then obviously Montana, do my weekend sage grouse trip.
I heard Montana's not that good, but it's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well, North Dakota either. That's why I leave so much.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd rather hunt Florida if I were you, but just my personal opinion.
I prefer Ohio, but Florida I've heard is pretty good too.
We have a lot of friends in Ohio.
Yeah, that wasn't an accident.
you know who you are.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, they'll both be here.
Yeah, that's
Those
awesome.
friends.
That's awesome.
Ben called me the other day to be like, you still got a room? And I was like, Ben, you're the only one that comes out on North Dakota's opening day. Everyone else waits till like the end of September when it's cooler.
Uh-huh.
Nah, Ben, he's got to be here
bright and early.
Opening day.
Bright and early.
Yeah.
I see his point though. I mean, I do appreciate a good opening day.
He likes to take a break in the middle of the day when it's hot, so it works out.
Yeah.
Less wear and tear on the dogs.
That's true. Yeah, I mean,
and he shoots so good, he only needs to hunt 10 minutes a day, anyways. So
one shot, two birds.
He's not like me. He's not me and you. That's got to hunt all day for it, you know.
Yeah, wait,
or at least half a day.
Well, yeah, hunting until last light, trying to get our second bird.
We just need 2 more.
Oh gosh.
Freaking Ben sees 4 bird, or his 3 bird limit, 3 shots, and he's probably he's calling
he's
her
good to go. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun, man. That's fun. You rent out your place this season a little bit, or
kind of unofficially? Out, but no, I don't charge people usually. Usually it's pretty good buddies that come stay with me, but it stays pretty full.
No, I'm sure.
September and October.
I'm sure. Between
family and friends. So
you shot me a couple dates the other day. It was so confusing to read your. I asked you for the dates that you were available, and you sent me you sent me this long message.
Oh, when everybody else that I knew for sure was going to be.
Just tell me the dates you are available.
That's harder.
I basically did the opposite.
Because I don't know those dates. The other dates are in my head.
Oh my gosh.
Because I already have them written down. So,
dude, you're crazy.
Just don't plan. Basically, I gave you the dates. You have to look at them. Don't plan those ones. The rest are open.
My brain doesn't work that way.
Your brain's messed up. You still use a calendar. Who does that?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I half thought you were joking when you said that the other day. And I was like, no, he's probably actually serious.
No, I haven't used a calendar, and I don't even.
Hence why you were 10 minutes late jumping on this podcast.
I forgot about it. If you wouldn't have texted me, wouldn't have happened.
And your dog threw up. That's right.
Well, the dog really did throw up. But yeah, I forgot completely.
I'll ask Banks later.
Yeah.
Hey, have you changing subjects now? Have you jumped on the Threads app?
I don't know what that is.
Oh God, why am I not surprised?
Actually, now that you mentioned that, I've seen this girl I went to high school with. I think she has an OnlyFans, and she posted to follow her on Threads, and I was like, "What the hell is a Threads?"
Oh my God!
So I figured it was another.
So you have heard about it?
Yeah, it's not an OnlyFans.
I don't know. I haven't jumped on it.
You don't have it?
No.
Oh,
it's through Instagram. Yeah, it's like from what I've heard, it's like a Twitter for Instagram.
Isn't Twitter for Instagram?
I don't know, man. That's what I thought.
Twitter for Facebook.
I don't even know what Twitter is anymore.
Instagram?
What's Facebook though?
Facebook's Instagram, but like more drama
for old people.
You think
there's more drama on Facebook in the Upland world or Instagram?
Oh, Facebook.
You think so?
Oh, easy Facebook. Yeah. Oh,
sounds like you scroll through a lot of those comments.
Dude, I get lost in them. They're so funny.
You just go to Project Upland page and just start scrolling all the.
Yeah, I'm just a guy eating popcorn in that meme, just watching. Like, that's me, silent. I try not to comment because everything gets misconstrued. So I just sit on the sidelines and enjoy everyone else bash each other. It's great.
There's no really need to comment even because everything's been said already in a different way and in probably a better way, honestly.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, definitely Facebook.
That's good times. No, I've not got on the Threads thing yet. I don't know what it is, and just sounds like another thing to try to manage.
Yeah.
So
I probably won't be jumping on that wagon.
Yeah.
It took me long enough just to get on the Instagram wagon, let alone the Facebook wagon.
Hey, Instagram's how we met, man.
Yeah, crazy. That's how I had most of those people that are coming to stay with me are all people I freaking met from Instagram besides family.
Yeah, you got a pretty good track record so far. No one's tried to murder you yet.
Got to lull them in first.
Oh God!
Give them that false sense of security,
First, what's next then?
Guess buckle up. I guess we'll all
God
find out.
Almighty! That first night I stayed at your place a couple years ago, I did not sleep well because I thought you were gonna try to murder me.
Yeah, it's the mustache.
I was like, who is this guy? Like, why did I drive up here to someone's house I never met before?
Yeah, and now I'm going to go ride in a truck with them all day with guns.
Exactly.
Oh. The first couple of times I met someone from the internet, like my buddy Josh, I remember him picking me up, and he had a pistol sitting there. I was like, Jesus, you going to shoot me? You know what? 1 second. And I ran to my truck, grabbed my pistol. I said, just so the playing fields are even.
Oh, gosh.
Now I don't even think twice about it.
Oh, no. You go up to random strangers, and as long as they have a bird dog, you're best friends.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. So whatever happens.
It is the common denominator, the bird dogs.
I just, like I said, get everyone false sense of security, and then I'll strike and take the best dogs that I've hunted with. So yours are safe.
Oh gosh! Well, you almost got rid of Gage in Arizona because he was pissing all over and whining.
I like Gage. He's a good bird dog, though. I can deal with little things as long as they're finding birds.
I don't think you slept that whole trip because he was whining in his crate.
I gave you shit about that, and I sent my dog to Arizona, and he's notoriously pretty good in the kennel, quiet, rides great. I guess I guess Emily couldn't pull over and sleep the whole way down to Arizona. He would just whine in his kennel. I was like, oh my God, I'm Banks's Gage. I think it's just because he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that with me. Right. He's like the best kennel rider. Yeah. And I think it's just, being with different people.
Yeah, I think
trapped in a car for 20 hours.
Yeah, no, I think there's something to that. I think it's just, whether you call it separation anxiety or just like it's different, it's new people, new truck, new everything, and dogs just get a little amped up.
Yeah, Kevin told me that he was whining in the dog box, and I know people, like trainers are always like, oh, clients will always be like, my dog never does this. And I was like, I feel like that guy, except my dog never does this for me. Now I feel like a liar, like I'm lying to myself.
Exactly. I mean, you probably are.
And it's embarrassing.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no, I'll tell you all my dog's flaws. Every one of them.
Every single one. Dude, you did a lot of work. It's been a minute since we've talked to you on the podcast here, but you did a lot of work with Banks over the last several months, haven't you? Just getting him broke, and how's he doing?
Yeah, he's doing good. We're almost, it's probably 70-30, 60-40. Anyways, we're
50-50?
almost steady to shot. I let my buddy, because I was working, I let my buddy run him in Nashville last weekend, and he almost had a third place open, but he did take first in amateur.
Oh, nice.
Which really just aggravated me, because he's a dickhead. But
wait, he took first. He took first in the amateur.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was running for my buddy Drew. I'll run him, and he'll spit the bird like 3 feet from me. And Drew ran him. He goes, "Oh, his retrieves were perfect. I couldn't ask for better retrieves." And he did everything perfect, pretty much. And I just like, what a jerk. So I was like, you can run them all you want, because it's funny, because his dog usually runs better for me too. So
interesting.
I don't know if they just read our body language, stressed or whatever, excited.
Oh gosh.
But he did pretty good, so I was happy for him.
Dang.
He's a nice dog.
He is a great dog, man.
When he's not stealing stuff off the counter.
Well, or eating.
Or throwing up on the carpet.
Puking on your carpet. I ran someone's dog at the last trial I did, the Nashville trial, and the dog would not run for me. The owner was sick, but he wanted his dogs to run still, so he couldn't come. Someone brought his dogs for him, and I ran his dog, and man, this dog was just like lost without the owner.
Yeah,
it literally lost. Like it was looking around all confused, and it wouldn't run, and so ended up getting DQ'd, and then they had to throw a by dog in. But I never ran someone.
It's funny how some dogs won't run for somebody else.
Yeah,
I think my dogs would run for. They might not listen to you, but they're gonna go find birds.
Right, right. This dog would not find birds. Even it was so dependent, which is great. I mean, it's connected to the owner, but it was looking around for him. I was like, where the heck is my handler? I
was at a trial, and actually, the last endurance the national championship in Montana, the dog that won that. He'll only run for his owner. I watched my buddy Chad try to run him. He ran out there, did a quick lap, ran back to the chain gang, and sat down. So he had to go grab. And he's a national. Dog lives the hunt. Yeah. He's just like, and we kind of have a theory he just doesn't like Chad, which is understandable. But
poor Chad.
I don't think anyone's ever said poor Chad.
I take that back then.
I don't think he listens to podcasts. Okay, I think we're good.
Well, good.
I hope. He knows.
Well, I'm sure. Well, dude, talk about how's the new pup right now? Well, first off, how's Penny? Let's talk about Penny first. Let's do a quick Penny check-in. How's she doing? How's my girl, my boo?
She's same old. She's doing good. Yeah, pretty much. I've been training with this new buddy David, and I was like, oh, he's got a 3-legged Brittany. It broke its leg and had it amputated. And I almost had Penny's amputated last fall.
Oh, that's right.
And decided to wait. And it's been great in the summer. Like, it's almost like, I can't believe I almost chopped her leg off, but I'm pretty sure winter will get here and I'll be like, it's time to go, But we're out there, and I was like, yeah, let's run the 2 Brittany's. She's been doing really good lately. She's been holding birds back in banks. Yeah. she went out there and right out of the gate just brought me 4 quail. Didn't point. Didn't. I was like, okay, no more.
Just brought him back. Oh no.
Yeah. Just ran, scooped him up, brought him back. And I mean, it's a big field, probably 40 acres. I bet she had those. We put 7 out. I bet she had those 4 birds in less than 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I really bums me out that I screwed that dog up so bad, because she's the best bird finder I have, hands down. Easy. No comparison.
She's a good Flushing Brittany, though.
Oh yeah, you keep her close, you're gonna kill some birds.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna bag a limited pheasant.
just don't drop her in the best pheasant slew you know of, because you'll just pretty much watch hundreds of pheasants fly for a while, and your buddy from Colorado, his face will get a little red. But other than that,
my face was never red. I was just amazed at how many birds there were.
Mine was red.
Well, I'm sure yours was. I'm sure.
Yeah, you've probably never seen that. She was just trying to show you that, like on those flush clips where they show hundreds of birds getting up. She just wanted you to have that experience.
Yeah, well, of course. You have a hybrid. I mean, you have a special dog. You have a hybrid dog. She can point when she can point when she wants to, and then flush when she also wants to.
Yeah. I love her. She's still always going to be my favorite dog for sure.
She's a good dog.
Then my brother, he moved out here, and he just got an English setter from a Nastur breeder, and I had my doubts about her because we didn't really get to hunt her this fall. She was so little, and she wasn't.
Did he get her started, or was she a pup?
No, we were really. I mean, her obedience and house manners were through the roof because we had her all winter. And we spent no time outside because it was freezing, and she was so little. And then those last pictures I posted, so Tuesday, I ran her, would have been her 4th time on birds. The first time, she didn't point a single bird. I launched. I think it was 4 or 5 pigeons for her. No points. Bird crazy, but no points. And then the second time, it was like she'd been doing it her whole life, and she's been... Oh man, she's been a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great, man.
She might be nicer than Banks.
Dang, is she related to Banks at all, or?
Kinda down the line not like immediately related, no. Okay. But there's a couple big names in the pedigree that match up. So
nice. I thought your brother he has the one now, or did he get?
He's got a short hair that's like 8 or 9.
Okay.
He's a decent dog. I like him. Like he can find birds.
Tell me the truth.
He's kind of my Penny. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like he's got a whole long list of issues that are no one's fault, but the handlers.
Sure. Sure.
So, and he took out some cats the other day, which. Well, didn't do well with the landlord, but
it's a short hair, so
and a goat, a baby goat.
Oh God,
yeah, Germans. I like English dogs a lot, man. I really do.
Yeah,
and Brittany's.
Yeah, the Americans and the English.
Yeah, they seem to kill less stuff. And bite less people. That's true. But that's true. I could be biased.
So besides Banks puking over your shag carpet, what's he been up to? How's he doing?
Oh, Banks is good. He's good. I think he meant Tax. We already talked about Banks, Will. You're losing your touch.
Yeah, we talked about Banks in a roundabout way, though. I'm very orderly. I'm going through the line.
Oh, gotcha. No, Banks
Stay
is
on
good.
task, Jeremy. Stay on task. Do I need to send you an outline for these still?
Yeah,
I thought you were
professional.
professional.
A lot. No, I'm ADHD and scattered-brained.
That you are.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, screw Banks. On to the new pup.
Banks is a rock star. New pup is nice.
Well, hold on. What'd you get? What'd you pick up? Why did you pick up this dog? Tell us a little bit of the story.
So I picked the new pups from a male from Kevin Jackson and the female from Robert Jones. I didn't really base it off pedigree at all. Not that it's a bad pedigree. Didn't even I've hunted with the sire Rip, and he's phenomenal. And I actually got to see the puppy's mom at a shooting dog trial in Montana, and I can see why she was bred to Rip. And I see them all just, they hunt like I do. They hunt Arizona, they hunt North Dakota, Montana, they travel. These dogs kill it everywhere they go. And I was like, I need one of those. You know, like Banks does pretty good everywhere. He did not do great on Mearns. I was like, I need a dog that just no matter where you put him, he's gonna do good. That's why I bought this pup. So he's got a lot of big shoes to fill, but he's got the breeding and the background to do it, I think. And he's stylish. You don't even know why he's stylish, but he's stylish.
And I don't think you said this exactly, but it's English setter, correct?
Setter,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't double up on the Britneys, huh?
No. I think about it all the time. Gazes off in distance. No, I had a Brittany with me this winter, or I guess last October.
Oh, that's right.
That I got my sister. And if I could have, I would have kept that dog.
Why didn't you?
Because my sister already paid for it.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah, right. I almost just sent her money back.
Seriously.
And said I'm keeping this one.
Seriously.
He spent a month with Dogwood Kennels in Michigan, and he's like, he needs to mature a little bit. Give him another season, send him back in the spring, and we'll break him. But not that he wasn't like, he was pointing, holding, you know, he just wanted to wait for the pressure and whatnot.
Sure.
Which I understand. Give him a season, you know.
Totally.
But he's a really nice dog. A little hard-headed, but like super easy to be around. Like Penny in the house, you know, it's just super easy.
Penny, I can't be in the same room with Penny though and feel like she's not going to kill me.
Yeah, she kind of just sits in the corner and judges.
yeah. Kind of just sits in the chair and kind of watches your every move, and like, you don't know if it's the wrong move or the right one, or.
Yeah, she's very judgy. She gets that a lot.
Anyways, the new dog's name is what?
Tax.
Oh, Tax. Okay, I thought you said Tag.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's a
no.
Tag would be a kind of a douchey name, but to each their own.
Hey. Yeah, well, some people might say the same thing about Tax or Banks. So
you got a theme going. So
yeah, I actually didn't I come up with Tax with you?
I think you did. Yeah, I think I suggested it actually a long time ago.
About time I named enough of your dogs. I mean, geez,
you've named one of my dogs. No, I don't think you've named any of my dogs because I don't listen. I don't listen to your advice.
I helped with Wynn's registered name.
Oh, her registered name. You did,
yeah.
You did. Anyways, how's the pup doing? How old is he now? And what do you think? What do you think you'll be able to do with him this fall?
I think he's almost 5 months. I think he'll be like the year you came out.
Wait, he's only 5 months?
Yeah,
I thought he was older.
When you came out here the last time, Banks was about, 6-7 months? Wynn was 6-7 months?
Yeah, they're very similar in age.
Yeah, so he'll be about that age come September, maybe just a smidge older.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, he'll be about a week older than Banks was going into his first season. So I'm pretty optimistic I'll be shooting birds over points.
Yeah.
Opening day. I quit working him on pigeons. He's starting to anticipate the launcher. So no more birds. We're just doing obedience. He already knows. Sure. He knows how to find birds, and he understands pointing and the flushing.
When you say anticipate, is he nervous of the launcher now, or just?
No, not nervous at all. He loves the launcher, but it's like once he points, he'll just want to. He'll chase the bird, come back, and he'll just want to repoint the launcher. So for me, after he starts doing that, I'm like, okay, you know how to point. You understand that. I just really honestly, I just wanted to see puppy points. That's the only reason I even put pigeons out for him. Yeah. So, see what he's made of, but I'll focus on obedience because that's where I slacked with Banks. When I got Banks, it was birds, more birds. Caused a lot of issues. Now we're going to go obedience, wild birds, and then break next spring, hopefully. If he's ready, he will be. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, I think he'll be a nice dog. He's shown a little bit of noise sensitivity since the 4th of July, but mostly just to the fly swatter. He'll go run and hide in his kennel.
Dude, I freaking hate the 4th of July and owning bird dogs. I had my dogs.
I let them outside.
I had my dogs in their gunner kennels. I put a white noise machine on. I fed them a couple different times when fireworks got crazy around our house. And I'm so paranoid. Again, they've never had an issue, but I'm just so paranoid of these freaking fireworks going off in my neighborhood and them just getting
especially a young dog.
Bad rep.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I don't have neighbors really, so I let them outside, and a firework went off pretty close, which is weird because, like I said, I don't really have neighbors. But anyways, he'd come running back inside. He's like, nope, I don't really need to go outside that bad. I'll just hang out in here if that's fine. But, he don't like the fly swatter. And I've done training pistol, and that don't seem to faze him one bit, but we'll keep an eye on it, make sure I don't accidentally ruin a good dog,
Sure.
But I think he'll be fine. He's pretty confident in every other aspect of his life. So
that's great. How does he, thinking back on Banks, how does he compare to Banks kind of around this age? Is he developing kind of same trajectory? Is he ahead, behind?
I think he's pretty close to similar. Banks might have been, it's hard to say because when I got Banks, he was 14 weeks old, not 8 weeks.
Okay.
And the guy I'd got Banks from had worked him on pigeons every day from 8 weeks old, which it seems crazy, but also, I mean, it paid off clearly.
Sure.
So, and he trains dogs for a living. So who am I to say? But, Tax, they're pretty close. They're both super pointy. Tax is way more stylish than Banks was at that age. I mean, Banks will hold his own now, but at that age, he didn't have no poker 12 o'clock tail. Tax, I mean, he's proud.
Wow, that's awesome.
He points as a puppy, and he's starting, I think, I can't tell if he's backing, it looks like he's starting to back. Banks at his age, I mean, Banks backed everything from the time I got him at 14 weeks old. I mean, you knew he was backing. It's like, is he backing? He might be in the scent cone. He might be backing. That's more Tax,
Yeah.
But
yeah, Banks was, I mean, you knew when he was backing at 6 months old. He's
always loved it.
It was crazy, man. It's crazy to see different.
He looks so proud, too.
My dogs never really, and they still don't really back. They're like, a suggestion. What's that dog doing standing still?
I think that's just a Brittany thing. And I can say that because I have one. And it took a lot of picking her up by her. I picked Penny up. She's so small, less than 30 pounds sometimes. I pick her up by the scruff of her skin, and she'll look at me like she wants to bite me. Just set her back. I did that for most of hunting season. And now she'll see a dog, and I don't even care. This is bad, but she'll see a dog go and point, and she'll either just stand there and then sit down when I look at her. She's like, nope, not picking me up. I'm going to sit down, which I don't care. If I can get Penny to not blow up a bird, I don't care what she's doing. I don't care if she's the other direction, flushing birds 200 yards the other way. As long as she's not putting up that bird in front of that pointed dog, I don't care what she does. She's Penny. Penny does what Penny wants. Just the less she's screwing things up, the better. I love her to death.
Oh, that's awesome.
I make her sound like a terrible, terrible dog. She's really not. I don't. No, think
she's not. She's
bad.
Not a terrible dog. She's kind of like a hybrid. She's kind of like she can flush when she wants to, and she can point when she wants to.
Oh yeah. When she was a puppy, I would. 6-7 years ago when I first got her. Well, 7 years ago, I grew up with one lab. Never had hunting dogs, so I guess I had some hunting dogs, but we didn't really train them. We just always hunted them, Yeah. But I didn't really understand that there was pointers and flushers. I knew some would point and then flush. So anyways, she would point as a puppy. I'd be like, all right, get him, because I grew up with a lab. So I'm like, aren't you supposed to flush this thing? And so all our pheasants for the first 2-3 years, I'd keep her on a check cord 30 yards away or 30 feet away. She'd point, and then I'd send her in for the flush. So now she'll hold till I get close and flush, because that's how I accidentally trained her to do that. So And I just haven't bothered to fix it because I figured we're 7 years in now. What's the point?
You're moving on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
You got banks, you got tax, you're moving on. Cut your losses in a sense, but she's a good dog still.
I got Flip too. I got my brother's dog, which is like, I guess you could call it a co-own. She lives with me. I train her. So
you basically have 3 dogs. No, you basically have 4 dogs now.
Yeah.
I mean, for where you live, it sounds about right.
Yeah, I needed more dog power. 2 doesn't get it done.
No, 2. Well, 3.5. You have.
Yeah, true.
Realistically.
Fair enough.
Realistically.
Fair enough.
Oh man. Well, I can't wait to see Tax in action and kind of see what he's made of. That'll be fun.
You coming out this year or what?
I'm gonna try to, man. Look at my.
I thought about coming. I was invited to go hunt ptarmigan in Colorado.
Oh, you would die. Don't do it.
They assured me, dude. The guy,
you would die. I know your health. Okay.
Wheezes off, Mike. The guy, the buddy, he's got a relative to that tax pup, and he's got goats that he uses to pack camp up.
Is this one of the goats that died the other day from the short hair?
No. There's the guy in Colorado. Well, New Mexico. But how cool would it be to have your own pack goats?
That'd be pretty cool.
I'd look pretty silly out here with some pack goats, but
you never know.
If I got goats, then you got to buy a herding dog.
Someone stops you.
Goats.
Hey, where are you heading with those pack goats? Well, I'm just heading down to the slough for some pheasant.
Yeah, just out in the grasslands with my 6 goats, looking to set up camp. But how cool would that be? You just start walking with all your gear on goats, just hunting,
Yeah, man.
And then when you get tired, you just set up camp.
I wonder if Matt could make a final rise vest that fits on the goats.
Yeah, to carry all your tents.
Final rise goat vest. Dang.
Dude, it'd be pretty cool.
We should.
You find that big 10,000 acre tract.
Yeah.
And
get your goats going. They hold all your birds, your extra shells, water.
Yeah. Plenty of grass.
Dang, man. I think you're on something.
Genius. Yeah, except you got to take care and feed 6 goats.
Yeah, they eat grass, man. What else do they need?
Grass.
Exactly. Take them to the Fort Pier.
Yeah, right. Oh,
dang, man. Well, I'm going to try to. I was looking at my calendar actually on air. With you,
you've been trialing at all?
With you, I'm a lot more casual.
That's fine.
Yeah, I might be able to come out first week of September. Actually, it's always hard, man. So
that's when Ben will be.
My wife's birthday.
Oh wait,
it's always the first week, and Hattie's birthday. Which again, my wife doesn't really care if I'm gone.
You should probably come the second week and come when Ben is here.
Come when Ben is?
Yeah. Opening day.
Oh wait, I thought isn't your opening day the 1st or no?
No, that's Montana.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah.
North Dakota is the 8th, I believe.
Oh yeah, I could maybe do a couple days in Montana and then jump over to North Dakota possibly.
Yeah, so
we'll figure it out.
Let me know.
Yeah, I definitely want to get up there. I did not have enough sharp tail in my life last year.
No, it didn't look like you got out as much as you wanted to.
No, not at all.
But a guy never really does, I don't think.
So. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe some. It ain't me.
Yeah. I'll try to get up for some bluegrass.
And I get out a lot.
Oh, back to your Colorado adventure. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Unless you're going to spend literally, I was telling you, if you spend a day at my elevation, so we're at like 5,200, you got to spend a full 24 hours at our elevation, maybe 2, then go up to the mountains because you would die.
Yeah, I went to 8,000 feet, 9 in Montana, chasing chuckers with our buddy Anthony Grimaldi, and I couldn't breathe. And that was only 8,000 feet.
Yeah, you would die chasing ptarmigan at 13,000, 14,000.
Man, it wasn't bad once you got to the top of the top.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad at all,
dude.
But that hike up felt like 20 hikes up.
Did you have the can of oxygen with you?
No.
You gotta.
No.
I'd buy.
I had nicotine.
I'd buy you some of that. Oh gosh, of course you did.
So
good for the lungs.
I just hit hit the old vapor cigarettes or something on the way up, you know?
Anthony Grimaldi, I haven't talked to him in forever. How's he doing?
He's good. He went ghost off the socials, I think, but he was out running his sis dog at that trial I went to in Montana.
Oh, nice.
So he's doing good.
Oh, good. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in forever.
He's pretty bummed. He drew a sheep tag, so he didn't bird hunt much last year. Didn't get a sheep.
No.
Almost had one. Came down to the last day out. So I forget the story, but bummer. I felt pretty bad for him.
Dang.
Spend all that money and time and no sheep.
That's a commitment right there.
Oh, that's why I don't big game hunt. I'd be so disappointed.
Spend 14 days in the backcountry and come up empty.
Yeah, the more I hunt, the more I realize I'm terrible at it. So I'd just stick to birds.
You're decent at that.
Yeah.
You're decent.
At least if I don't shoot birds, I got to watch the dogs find them and have a good time. So there's no losers in bird hunting. You behind some nice dogs.
Exactly.
You know?
Especially seeing 100 pheasant leave a field behind Penny.
Oh man, it's a magnificent sight though. I've seen it a lot.
Dude, do you remember that one field we were in? I think it was in Montana. Yeah, I think we jumped over Montana that day, and it was this concentrated corner where all those pheasants were pouring out. I think we had like banks and gauge maybe down. It was just an unreal. Like
a long slough, kind of.
Not a slough.
Wheat on both
there
sides.
There was a house with all the cattle. Do you remember the house and the cattle? And then a corner, and I was standing in the middle of the flush, and we didn't know if it was. This wasn't the field you.
Oh, was there like a little tiny bush down a 2-track by the fence?
Maybe. I don't know. I was standing when they were all flushing, and I didn't even know where to shoot. They were just. It wasn't a slough. There was a house, a road, a big field on our right, and then this corner on our left. And birds were just pouring.
I think I know where you're.
It was insane.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Insane. That was fun.
Yeah, that happens a lot out here.
Well, too bad for you.
I know it's terrible.
You should really come to Colorado and hunt.
Oh, I'd love it.
It'd be fun.
It'd be nice only to see a couple birds. You don't have to work for them. Sometimes I wonder if I have good dogs, or if I have a lot of birds.
Well, you might have both.
It makes a guy wonder.
Come to Colorado. You'll find out if your dogs are good.
Yeah. Well, I might just find out I'm terrible at scouting too, so
finding
can't put it all
the 10 male pheasants we have.
Ooh, if I come to Colorado, it's not for pheasant. Literally anything else. I mean, I'd shoot one if I saw it.
No, we gotta, if you do come, we should go up for some blue grouse, but that'd be fun. Sage grouse will be nice this year, man. I've definitely still on my list.
Yeah. You gonna make any other trips?
I think I'll only be able to make one big trip this year, so I'll probably just hunt probably Nebraska, Colorado, and then if I can get up to Montana or up by you,
Smart.
Probably be my one big trip this year, realistically.
I know I might. If you go to Nebraska, I might have to cancel South Dakota and meet in Nebraska for chickens.
I would do that.
Because I got a guy down there that might possibly want to go. So
yeah, you should. I guess I'm good.
Even if he doesn't, what's the difference between Nebraska and South Dakota? One can't be that much better than the other, I can't imagine.
Yeah. They both would have. Well, does South Dakota have Sharpies and chickens?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
you
yeah.
got your chance at both. But yeah, it just depends on when you come. Because Bob Whites don't open up until it's like Halloween, so late October.
Yeah, I would like to do Bob's chickens. God, they're both priority, but I've heard late season Bob's are a lot of fun.
Yeah,
but late season chickens are probably not a lot of fun. They're like
hard.
sharp tail.
They're hard.
So I'd like to hit those early season because, like I said, I don't know how good my dogs are. So,
well, you'll see. We'll see. Well, cool, man. We're gonna wrap this up. What are you most excited for heading into this season?
Oh, the two young dogs, Tex and Flip. I'm excited to see what they can do on wild birds.
Yeah.
It's killing me. They're going to be so fun.
That's always fun, man.
I haven't had a puppy in 2 years, so now I got two of them. One's quite a bit older, so she's probably 11 months. She'll probably be a year by season.
Sure.
And it's her first season because she was born in like August or October of last year.
Okay.
So she'll be a lot of fun. And then Tax, obviously, I got high hopes. So
that's awesome, man. So always so much excitement with young dogs. It's the anticipation, seeing what they can do, seeing how they run, seeing how they handle wild birds. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. Especially when they show a lot of promising sign early on.
Sure.
It really gets a guy hyped up.
Yeah.
So
what are you shooting this year? Shotgun?
Well, I bought that Browning 2 years ago, and then last season I don't know if I really shot it. Something went opening day of pheasant. I shot it all September, worked great. Opening day of pheasant, it kept going click, 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 and I cleaned it out, and I got it fixed.
Which gun is this?
The Satori.
Oh, okay.
So, and I cleaned it real good, and I think it's working, but I don't trust it now. So I went and bought a 20 gauge Savage Stevens. Okay. So I've been shooting the $500 gun instead of
during training,
the nice one, because I trust it.
Yeah.
So,
oh gosh,
nothing worse than pulling up on a bird and just click. Oh man, it just grinds my gears, dude.
What do you think was going on? Was it just dirty, or was something damaged?
Gosh, I can't imagine it was that dirty. I mean, I know I miss a lot, but I just cleaned it the day before opening day. So before September 1st, and opening day I think was like October 8th. So I can't imagine any gun can get dirty enough in 1 month.
Especially in over-under. I mean,
kept in a case, kept in the truck other than when hunting, you know. Like, I'm not the best at cleaning guns, but if a gun can't make it 1 month without firing pins being cleaned, like, well, I don't know. Browning's got a good reputation, so I don't know. I should send it in. I'll probably try it opening week here, and if I have good luck, I'll run it, you know. Yeah. If not, I'll send it in, and I'll probably just shoot the old Savage or go buy a new gun.
Did you ever pick up a Franke or no? Didn't you have a Franke?
Yeah, I have a Franke 12 gauge that I basically never shoot.
Except for pheasant?
Yeah, and I have a 12 gauge Benelli, a 20 gauge Weatherby pump. I don't really shoot any of those three. It's usually the Savage or the Browning.
Okay.
For some reason, I feel like I'm forgetting a gun.
You got to tell me if I made a mistake here. So a buddy of mine from work had it was probably 40 or 50 years old. Old Sweet 16 Browning. In
not a mistake.
Pretty good condition. He wanted
A5.
Like the humpback semi-auto.
A5.
Did I make a mistake not passing that up?
Hold up fingers. How much did you pay for it?
No, I didn't. I didn't buy it.
Oh, you got it for free?
No, I didn't buy it. He tried to sell it to me. He wanted. I think he was going to sell it to. Well, he sold it to a gun shop eventually, but I think he wanted $600 for it.
I hate you, dude. So much.
Should I have bought this?
Well,
it was in good condition.
I wanted one for a while. Was it the old Auto 5 or was it the new, like?
It was like old. It was like old school 16 gauge humpback, like old school.
I don't know why I've always wanted a Sweet 16.
I know I don't have any 16 gauge, and it just, I mean, it's sweet, but someone in my house said no to it.
I shot one of the new A5. Well, actually, I shot an Auto 5. It was 12 gauge. I've always shot those super well, and I'm not a huge fan of semi-autos. I hate picking up shells. I like to just grab them, put the empties in my pocket, you know. But I like to break them out late season pheasant when you need that extra shot.
Sure.
I mean, you're not going to any more likely to hit the bird, but it makes you feel better.
It gives you some extra peace of mind.
If you're shooting 3 shots at one bird, you never had a chance. It's like the old rule when you're hunting with a buddy. You hear 1 shot, you're like, they got it. You hear 2 shots, maybe. You hear 3 shots, they missed. But no, for some reason I've always wanted a Auto 5 Sweet 16.
Dang.
So
Well, you had
you think you know
you had your chance.
You think you know who your friends are. I didn't have my chance. I didn't know it existed.
Well,
Will.
I think he's selling it on consignment at a gun shop down the street from me. So.
Oh yeah, and so now it's $1,000.
Probably. No, I think they're selling
It's
it for
a lot
800
better
only.
for 600.
I think they're selling it for
800.
800.
That's still not too. That's pretty fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have a semi-auto, a pump, and then 2 over-unders. I was like, I don't really need another one.
You should probably get another one. I want to buy a side-by-side. I keep trying to get my dad to give me the one I grew up shooting, and he just won't let it go.
Well, he'll have to let it go eventually.
Yeah, exactly. And I keep reminding him that day's coming.
No one escapes.
I told him don't. Yeah, I told him don't rush. But
speaking of, are you going to get out to Michigan this year?
Well, the last
you
2
can just
years
say no.
I've
it's
gone.
Okay.
Well, I want to. I always plan so many trips. We'll see what happens, but I would like to make it to Michigan. I know I'll make it to Minnesota for sure. The last couple years I've gone by myself.
I was going to say, do you know anyone in Minnesota?
Oh yeah, I know lots in Minnesota.
Wow.
Yeah. Conveniently, last year, I hunted with a buddy. They have a tax litter mate, so I'm sure I'll get over there to hunt with them.
Okay.
But the last 2 Thanksgivings I've ate bar pizza in a hotel room and hunted rough grouse, and that's been a lot of fun.
Sounds great.
Because normal people go on bird hunting trips on holidays.
Sounds like your lifestyle. I just
sure is.
Generally choose to spend Christmas with my family, but that's just me.
No, the holidays are the best days to go hunting.
Well, of course they are.
Everybody's
if you don't have wife and a kid.
Travel's pretty good if you don't hit the big travel days on the holiday.
Hey, don't make me bring up the switcheroony that you and Drew made a couple years ago. Hey, we're all going to go to Arizona.
Yeah, that's how I know.
In January.
That's how I know.
In January.
No, it was over Christmas.
No, it was in January, the original plan. And all of a sudden, someone switches it to Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still bitter about that.
You shouldn't have planned a trip with 2 single dudes.
Yeah, that's my first mistake.
But see, with my work, I don't work for God, so my work, it's easier to take off a holiday because I already get so much time off around the holiday, so I can extend my trip and still get paid for it.
Of course you do.
So for me, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Day are great days to make hunting trips because I'm getting that extra couple paid
absolutely.
days. Shoot, even with family, I met my dad. My dad bailed on Thanksgiving 2 years ago to meet me in a hotel room and hunt birds.
You're just built differently.
No, man.
You're just built differently.
But
all right, we're gonna wrap this up.
You'll be skipping holidays before you know it. So you just gotta wait till they get older, and they won't be coming home. They'll have their own families.
Yeah.
We'll all be old.
That's what I tell myself. I said someday I'll be able to hunt my heart out.
Yeah,
I won't have the kids, the hockey, the sports, the activities, and I'll be able to go as hard as I want.
65 to 75-year-old Jeremy and Will are going to have so much
dude,
fun,
I'm young, man. We had kids young. I'm going to be like 40, 48. 48, I'm going to be hitting the fields hard, man.
Well, you probably just have to wait till they're all like 13 and they won't love you anymore. And you can go do whatever you want. Wait a couple more years till they love you again.
Wait till the youngest is 13 and I'll be good to go. I'll be buying all these dogs and gone every weekend.
That'd be perfect.
All right, man.
Well, cool, man.
Well, this has been fun. Thanks for catching up. It's always good to get you on the podcast and just pick the brain of Jeremy.
Absolutely. And I'd like to know I made it through the whole podcast without a dog barking.
That's actually pretty impressive.
I put bark collars on all of them. They didn't even try to bark, but it's because they know they have the collar on. So I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Oh gosh! Hey, have you picked up the new Garmin TT25s yet, or no?
No, I saw this small mom and pop shop that had them in stock.
Buy them,
and I almost ordered them.
Buy them.
They're not in stock anymore. Now they're back to pre-order. But they had a video. I was like, well, I'll send you the link for the company. I think they might have a couple still, but I think the rest of them roll out in August, and I'll buy 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my hands on them before I was going to sell my my minis, and but I don't want to sell those if I don't have I don't know. I'd rather have the other ones.
Yeah, you sell everything. I'll keep my minis for extras and buy 2 more.
I'm a little more conservative than you are.
Yeah. Well, I'm so bad at selling stuff. I give stuff away before.
Oh my gosh, you gotta make a couple bucks, man.
I am not smart, man. I'm too nice. Yeah, I'm way too nice.
Give me some of your stuff, and then I'll sell it.
Yeah. Those aren't usually the people.
Give me your stuff for free, and I'll make a profit off it.
Oh, well.
Oh, good times, buddy. All right. Well, say hi to Penny. Tell Banks keep up the good work, and tell Tax. I don't know. I don't really know him very well, so.
No, soon enough.
All right, dude.
Have to get to a trial so I can beat you.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man. That'd be fun.
It would. It would. Fun. I tried to get into that Pikes Peak trial. I don't know if you're going, but it was full.
Yeah, it actually filled up pretty good, or pretty fast, which
usually does.
Is good for the Rocky Mountain region. We need to keep growing, so it's good to see.
Yeah, we've been struggling too.
Have you?
Oh, congrats on that NASCAR sponsorship.
Oh, thanks,
that was awesome,
thanks,
man.
Yeah,
that looked like a big deal in the NASCAR world. It was everywhere.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
You're famous.
Oh gosh, don't say that. Don't say that. No, it's good, man. It's
finally made
a
it.
Trial. I love that. Yeah, I love the game.
Good people
and good people and all the things. So.
I'm
excited.
I always have a good time.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll be talking soon. Cool. Thanks for jumping on here, and go keep working some dogs.
Cool.
All right.
You too, man. Later.
And that's a wrap of episode 90 with Jeremy Lowery. Jeremy, thanks, man, for taking time out of your busy schedule of working and working dogs to chat with us. It's always good catching up with you, seeing how you're doing, and I'm excited, man. Excited for your new pup Tax and see what he can do this season. So it's always exciting going into to a new Upland season with a new bird dog, seeing what they can do. There's all the excitement, potential of what that dog is going to be like in the field when you're carrying your shotgun. So anyways, that's a wrap, everyone. Thanks for following along, and until next time, go put some miles on those boots and follow your favorite bird dog. Take care.